So for the average person, the average family that has a house, car, maybe they have a boat, maybe they even have one rental property. Whether or not you're self-employed or employed, I think the main goal is to get to the point where you're not having to go to the bank and ask them for money. But that's a next level way of thinking, meaning that if you need $1,000, $5,000, $100,000, you have options other than going to the bank and asking them for a loan. And here's the reason why. Number one reason is they're going to pull out your financials. Most of the time, they're going to ask you for tax returns. They're going to ask you for bank statements. They're going to ask you for W-2. They're going to get into your life to see what's going on. And maybe you had an event happen where maybe everything's not perfect. So now that money that you might desperately need, or maybe it's something that you just want. Maybe it's something that's like that you feel is so minor that even though the financing goes through at the car dealership or the boat dealership or the ATV dealership, it makes you feel like shit, to be honest with you, because the interest rate's not right. And now you're so enthusiastic about this thing that you're buying. Then all of a sudden you look at it and you got a 10, 12, 15, 20 something interest rate. And so again, the goal for most people should be to get to the point where they are not having to go to the bank for anything other than, say, a real estate or maybe even a car. And even with a car, you're really at a disadvantage if you're financing the whole thing, and you'll be in debt forever on a car, as well as credit cards and small loans, school loans. Work with somebody. Have them educate you on how you can get to the point where you put yourself in a power position so you're not having to go to the bank and ask them for money. Talk to you later, guys.